The Richest Man in Babylon. Faith-centered summary. The Richest Man in Babylon teaches timeless financial principles through simple parables set in ancient Babylon. Though not written as a Christian book, its lessons strongly align with biblical teachings on stewardship, diligence, wisdom, and obedience to sound principles. When viewed through the lens of Scripture, the book becomes a powerful guide to honoring God with our finances and positioning ourselves for lasting provision and peace. 1. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. The principle of godly stewardship. Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, teaches that the foundation of wealth is saving at least 10% of all income before paying any expenses. This principle echoes biblical stewardship. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. Proverbs 21:5. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. Proverbs 21:20. From a faith perspective, saving is not greed, it is wisdom. It is acknowledging that God is our provider, and we are stewards, not spenders. By consistently setting aside a portion of income, we demonstrate discipline, foresight, and gratitude for God's provision. This principle also aligns beautifully with giving. God first calls us to honor Him with our increase. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Proverbs 3:9. A wise faith-based pattern becomes, give to God first, tithes and offerings. Save faithfully, live on the remainder. This rhythm builds both spiritual and financial stability. 2. Control your expenses, living within God's provision. Clayson emphasizes that most people live beyond their means because they confuse needs with wants. Arkad teaches his students to budget wisely and discipline their spending. Whoever loves pleasure will become poor. Whoever loves wine and olive oil will never be rich. Proverbs 21:17. Be content with what you have. Hebrews 13:5. Faith teaches contentment. When we learn to live within God's provision instead of chasing lifestyles fueled by comparison and pressure, we experience freedom and peace. This discipline guards our hearts from greed. Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Luke 12:15-3. Make your gold multiply. Fruitful stewardship and multiplication. Saving alone is not enough. Arkad teaches that money should be put to work so it can grow. This mirrors the parable of the talents, Matthew 25:14-30, where servants who multiplied what they were given were praised, and the one who buried his money out of fear was rebuked. Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Matthew 25:21. God delights in wise multiplication, not reckless risk. Faith-based investing means avoiding schemes that promise quick riches, seeking understanding before committing money, investing with integrity and prayerful wisdom. Plans succeed with good counsel. Proverbs 20:18-4. Guard your treasure from loss, wisdom, discernment, and protection. Clayson warns against unwise investments and listening to people who lack expertise. Many lose their savings by chasing emotional opportunities or trusting unproven advice. The simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps. Proverbs 14:15. In the multitude of counselors there is safety. Proverbs 11:14. From a Christian view, guarding your treasure means avoiding greed-driven decisions, seeking godly counsel, not investing in what you don't understand, praying before financial commitments. Commit your works to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16:3-5. Own your home, establishing stability and peace. The book teaches that owning a home builds stability, reduces long-term expenses, and provides emotional security. My people will live in peaceful dwelling places, in secure homes. Isaiah 32:18. Faith views a home not just as property, but as a place of rest, a place of worship, a place to raise godly families, a base for hospitality and ministry. Home ownership reflects long-term wisdom and rootedness. 6. Ensure a future income, preparing without fear. Clayson teaches planning for the future, including retirement and times when income may decrease. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Proverbs 22:3. Faith-based planning is not a lack of trust in God. It is obedience to wisdom. Joseph's preparation in Egypt, Genesis 41, is a perfect example. He stored grain during years of abundance to survive years of famine. God honors preparation. 7. Increase your ability to earn, growth, excellence, and calling. Arkad teaches that investing in your skills increases your earning power. Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings. Proverbs 22:29.